Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Christopher and welcome to Should You Buy, a show where I give you my brutally honest opinion about, this time, Bleak Faith Fosaken, in short BFF. Let's begin. This will be a really short one, more of a rant later, and soon you will see why. You will hear why. And see why. First of all, BFF is a really small project made by a small developer, but still, BFF is a terrible game. So, if you ask yourself, should you buy it, the answer is straight no. Just do not buy it in the state as it is in right now. Plain and simple, its only redeeming factor is its graphics and style. As you can see, it has unique flavor to it, you can deny it. After all, it was made in Unreal Engine, but still, nice graphics can't make a good game. What really sinks this game is two factors. First is gameplay, later about that, and first the bugs. There's plenty of bugs and technical issues. It's not on the scale of Cyberpunk 2077 when it launched, but still, it is no excuse when the main precipice of the game is its combat to be this, let's say, unpolished. Unpolished. Also, there's this thing that even assuming that there weren't any bugs at the launch, the gameplay, it's really sad to say, but it's just not there. As you can see on the screen, it's a Souls-like type game. The most important aspect of it, let's say the second most important after the world building locations, is the combat, and in this case it really falls short, flat, terrible, bad, disastrous, awful, etc. So the main aspect of the game, the combat, is just not fun. It's, how should I put it, it's just unpolished to the point that it feels unpleasant to play, where compared to the games, to the Souls-like games, well, there's nothing really to compare. Here it's just awful. What I mean by that, it's very floaty, with no impact whatsoever. On the footage you can see that it really looks not that bad when it comes to the combat, but when it comes to the feel, when you play it, there really is no impact. The movement is like skating on thin ice, and it really feels that way. I mean, the movement is what it is, the combat is what it is, but after all, you do not really want to play a game when the core aspect of the game just isn't fun, when you can have better alternatives. I know I recently said that Wulong Fallen Dynasty is a Verge game, and you should wait for a sale, but compared to BFF, oh, it's just a masterpiece. Also, there is another aspect of janky animations. Well, you can see that the assets are bought straight from the Unreal Engine store, but still, some animations clearly resemble that of another game, Elden Ring. You know, the first boss in BFF, Conrad, it's super familiar in some aspect to another boss from Elden Ring. Mainly, it's very similar to Horalu. There was this controversy about the shop that sold the Unreal Engine assets, that it just stole the assets somehow from Elden Ring and sold them as their own. Still, the devs of BFF on Twitter just said plain and simple that they bought the assets. And to my surprise, I was thinking, seriously, they must play Elden Ring. They didn't even realize that the assets were stolen and it was so super familiar to that game? Or maybe they thought that no one would notice and it would be fine. And we can recognize where something's not really right. What is sad, BFF could be really a great game. it should be, as it's now, it's a definitive no buy. So it's priced at $30 or €30, but it's still not even worth $10 on €10, I would say. Not in this state. The game should be released as an early access title if the devs didn't have any money to finish it. So it would be a much better move from the company. Sadly, they didn't. They released it as full-fledged release. Maybe when it would be released in early access and made complete, the game then could be ported to PS5 if it was financially available. But as of now, well, it is really not worth your money. What is sad that it could be a really good game. What I mean by that, maybe one more year of polish and work on the game could really make it stand out. As of now, there's about 65% mixed reviews on Steam. In my opinion, it is really much too high. It should be more about 10%, mainly for the graphics, for the style, for the concept, for trying to make a game. But still, I'm a harsh critic with over 30 years of experience in gaming, so maybe I'm just getting tired of releases like that. What is also sad, many people, since it has also many reviews, many people are probably just buying because it's another Souls type like game, and they will be deeply disappointed, or they will try to tell themselves that the game isn't that terrible, and will try, to sway own emotions just to justify the money well spent. Hopefully on PC, on Steam, there's a 2-hour refund policy, so if you already bought it, I hope you refund it in time. If you didn't bought it, then you're good. I don't know if it's greedy of the devs or whatever. It's not my role to know the inner workings of the studio, but still, even if it was worked by one person, like many, still a couple of games are, they turn out quite good. So this is no excuse that, we have a small dev team, we can't make it in time, we don't have money, and all that excuses. Because as of right now, I see it as a jump on money train and, to make as much money as possible, and that's it. I really hate in games when they start to become a money bag. Just a money bag. We all know everyone has to earn their share, but when it just turns into money bag, then things start to turn bad. So, as always, have a nice day. Remember to leave a like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.